Hi guys, this is Ian, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you the fingerstyle version of Falling Slowly by Glen Hansard and Marta Iglova. Now this tutorial is designed specifically with beginner finger pickers in mind, so those of you who don't say have no experience or aren't very good at it, you know a few chords and that's pretty much it. This is for you, okay? Now before we get started with the tutorial, if you haven't watched the beginners fingerpicking fundamentals video, which I do encourage you to watch it, because it will help you get through these tutorials a lot more easily and understand what I'm saying more quickly. Okay, so please do watch the video if you haven't yet, and if you have, well, then we'll get started with the tutorial. Now this song, it uses four main chord shapes, which is C, F, G, and A minor. Okay, so those are the four main chord shapes which we are going to be using in this tutorial. And also, yeah, all of the entire song is going to be limited to the first 3 frets. Okay, so we're not going to be using much of the rest of the neck of the guitar, so we're just going to be going up and down. Okay, so the song can be broken into 3 parts. You've got your verse, you've got the bridge, and you've got the chorus. Okay, so the bridge connects the verse and the chorus is the chorus. So I'm going to go through each section, and so we're going to start with the verse section, which goes like this. So what you're doing is you're playing a loop of C and F, C and F. Okay, so we'll start with the first chord, C. So what you're doing here is you're starting with your thumb on the 5th string and your middle finger on the 2nd string. So you're playing 5th and 2nd. Okay, so you start with this. So you start with 5th and 2nd, followed by 3rd, and then you put your pinky finger down on the 2nd string, and then you play the 2nd string, and you play 3rd again, and then you play the 1st string, and then you play 3rd again, and then you play 2nd, and then you play 3rd. Okay, so faster now, it's okay, so that's the sequence for the C chord in the verse. So what's happening here on your chord hand is you start off with your pinky finger raised, and you go, and then you drop your pinky finger down onto the 2nd string, and then you just finish up. Okay, so that's the C chord, and from here you move on to F. So you drop to the F chord position, and you play 4th and 2nd, 4th and 2nd, and then 3rd, and then your pinky finger comes down on the 2nd string again, and you play 2nd, then you play 3rd, and then you play, and then your index finger moves to the 1st string, and then you play 1st, and then you play 3rd, and then your index finger raises up, and you play 1st string, and then you play 3rd. Okay, so that's the sequence for the F chord. So to play it through, it goes like this. One more time. full speed. Okay, so that's the F chord. And then from here you shift back to the C chord position. And this is similar to the first time you played C, but slightly different. So you're playing the fifth and the second. Fifth and second at the same time. And then third. And then your pinky finger comes down on the second string. And you play second. And you play third. And then you play first. And then third. And then you play in your pinky finger. It's still here. It's still here. It hasn't moved yet. So you play second, and then you raise your pinky finger, and you play second again. So the whole sequence goes. Again. Okay, one more time, slower. Pinky down. Okay, so that's how that goes. Full speed, it's okay. And then you shift over to the F chord, where it F chord shape. So index, middle, and ring are all down. And so you're holding the fourth string, the third string, and the second string. So you pluck all of them. Okay, so it goes like this. All, and then fourth, and then you release your index finger and you play second and you hammer down. So you're going, okay, so you release your finger and you pluck this, and then you play second, you play the second string and you hammer down, and then you play, then your pinky finger comes down onto the first string, and you play first, and you play the first string. Okay, so at full speed, or okay, slowly, the whole sequence goes. I'm sorry. Okay, so all, fourth, second, first. All, fourth, second, first. Okay, all, fourth, index finger comes up, hammers down, second, and then ring finger comes down on the first string, first. Okay, so that is the verse section of the song. Okay, so all the way through it sounds okay, and that's the first section of the song. Now the second section of the song is the bridge, where you're playing A minor and G, and then F at the end of the bridge sequence. So to play it through, it sounds like this. Oh, sorry, stuffed up. Okay, it goes like this. So we're going to tackle the first half first. So starting with A minor, what you're doing is you're playing fifth and third and second, okay? Fifth, third and second, with your hand in the A minor chord position. So all together, and then you play fourth, and then you play first, Okay, so that's the first A minor chord. So all, 4th, 1st, all, 4th, 1st. Okay, all 4th, 1st, all 4th, 1st. And then you switch to the G major chord position where your pinky finger is resting on the 2nd string, and you're playing 6, 6 and 2nd. Okay, so it goes like this: 6 and 2nd simultaneously, 6 and 2nd, and then index finger comes down onto the 2nd string, and then you lift your pinky up and you play 2nd. You play 2nd, 2nd. Alright, so it goes all, 2nd, 2nd, all 2nd, 2nd, all 2nd, 2nd, all 2nd, 2nd. So all with pinky down, 2nd with pinky raised and index down, and then 2nd with index raised. Okay, so and your pinky and index are moving on the 2nd string. Okay. Okay, so that short sequence goes. I missed one note. So the G sequence goes 6 and 2nd, and then pinky raised 2nd, and then index raised 2nd, and then you play 3rd. Okay, so that sequence goes. Slowly, it's okay. So that's how that goes. And so from the G, you switch to A minor again. And this one is, I play it slightly differently from the first A minor because just to sort of break the monotony of the rhythm. So this one goes 5th and 3rd. 5th and 3rd, 5th and 3rd, and then I'll let you hear what it sounds like first. It goes. Okay, so it goes. So the G is the same, but the A minor is slightly different. So the A minor goes 5th and 3rd, and then you play 4th, then you play 3rd, and then you play 1st. So all 5th and 3rd, 4th, 3rd, 1st, and you play it faster on the 4th and the 3rd. So you're not going. You're playing dun 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 dun. 4th and 3rd, 4th, 3rd, 1st. And your hand stays in this chord position, okay? Just in A minor, it doesn't move at all. And from here, you transition to G, which is the same in the first sequence where it's 6 and 2nd, 6 and 2nd with the pinky down, and then 2nd with the pinky off and index finger down, and then 2nd with the index finger off, and then you play 3rd. So same as the first. So up to this point we've got okay, and then from here you go to A minor again, which is the same as the first part where you're playing Okay, so the first and the third A minor in the bridge is the same. Well, the first A minor and first G are the same as the third A minor and the third G. Okay, so you just repeat what you played at the start one more time. Okay, so you just play that. And from there, you transition to F. Okay, so F. So what you can do here is, yeah, you're in the F position, so index, middle, and ring are down, and you're playing fourth, third, and second. So I'll let you hear what it sounds like first. It goes. Okay, that wasn't so good. Okay, one more time. Okay, so that's what it should sound like. So what you're doing first is you're playing fourth, third, and second, and then you're playing fourth, and then you're playing second. So before you do this, you lift your index finger off and you hammer down onto the second string. Okay, hammer down, and then you play third, and then your pinky finger goes down onto the first string, and then you play first, and then you play second, then you play third, you play second, you play fourth, and then third, and then second. So second and hammer. So lift your index finger and hammer down, and then you play third, and then you play first. Okay, so the way that goes, it goes like this: all, fourth, second, hammer down, third, pinky down, first, second, third, second, fourth, third, hammer down, second, third, first. Okay, so one more time at full speed. Okay, so what you're essentially doing here is you're playing F twice. So the bass note of the F note gets played. So the first F chord is, so that's the first F chord, and then the next one is, okay, so that's the bridge sequence. And now we get to the chorus. Now the chorus uses C and F as well, like the verse, except it's played like this. Okay, so that's how the chorus goes. So starting with C, what you're playing is you're playing fifth, so hand in the C chord position, you're playing fifth and second, and then third, and then pinky down on the second string, and you play second, and then you play third, and then pinky and index finger both raised, lift them off, and then you play second, you play second, and then third, and then index finger down on the second string, and then you play index down on the second string and you play second, and then you play third. So it goes. So full chord position, you're playing fifth and second, then third, pinky down, second, third, pinky and index off, second, third, and then index down, second, and then third. So that's a C chord. Then you shift to F, and you're playing full F, and what you're playing is 4th and 2nd. So it sounds like this. So it's pretty much the same, what your fingers, your index and pinky finger are doing, essentially the same thing as what your fingers were doing when you're playing the C chord, alright? So you've just changed over to the F chord shape and you're playing the F bass chord. So you're playing 4th string and 2nd string and then 3rd. Okay, sorry again. So 4th and 2nd string, then 3rd, and then pinky down on the 2nd string. You're playing 2nd, 3rd, then pinky and index off, 2nd, 3rd, index down on the 2nd string, then you're playing 2nd, 3rd. So it goes. And then you switch to C again, and you repeat what you played in the first time round. So okay, so it's the same as what you played initially, and then from here you go to F again. So after you've played through where you're going F, C, and then you transition to F again, but now your pinky finger comes down onto the first string, and you're playing 4th and 1st. Okay, so you're playing 4th and 1st, and when you're in this position, your index and pinky, they're not gonna move at all. They just stay fixed like this. So F chord position with pinky on the 1st string, okay, of this fret, 3rd fret. So you're playing 4th and 1st, and then 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd. All right, so very straightforward. You're just going. Okay, and the chorus loops twice. So you play this whole sequence of C, F, C, F twice, and it will sound like this. When you play the second loop, what you can do is you just cycle the F chord, the last F chord, one more time so that it transitions smoothly back into the verse. So for example, if you're playing the last two parts where you're going, and you play F one more time, so you can do something like that where you're just going. I'll try and explain that better. Basically, when you want to transition back into the verse, just play the first half of the sequence for the F chord again. So you do this. So if you're just playing the F, you'd be playing. Okay, and that was the end of the normal sequence. What you can do now is you can play 4th, 3rd, 4th, 3rd, and then you play 2nd, so hammer on, and then 3rd, and then you play 1st. So you play. So 4th, 3rd, 2nd, so index off and hammer down, and then 3rd, and then 1st. And you use that to transition back into the verse. So it would sound like this. Okay, and you play that at the end of the chorus, and then you transition back into verse, and then you play the verse again. Okay, And when you want to finally end the song, so at the end of when you play the verse again and you want to finish the song, when you're playing the last F of the verse where it goes, what you can play instead is, instead of playing, what you can play is put your hand in the F position, play 4, 3 and 2, and then 4. Okay, so 4th, 3 and 2, and then 4th, and then 2nd, hammer down with your pinky on the 2nd string, with your index on the 2nd string, and then you play 3rd, and then you put your pinky down on the 1st string, and you play 1st, and then you play 2nd, and then 3rd, and then 2nd, and then you transition to C, and you just play C. Okay, and the way that sounds is, so that's how you can just end the song, alright? So when you're playing the song, you play the verse, you loop it, I think you loop it twice. All the more for that. Yeah, so you loop the verse C, F, twice, and then you play the chorus, the bridge, and then you go to the chorus where you loop the C, F sequence twice as well. Okay, so that's the entire song. Alright, so excellent. Now I have a full run through of the song, which I use a capo on the 4th fret. So the reason I'm doing the tutorial without a capo is because I understand some of you don't have a capo and you really want to learn this song. So just use this tutorial to learn it. If you want to play it on the, so for those of you who have a capo and you want to play the song, you can still learn the song as it is. Just put the capo on the 4th fret and play the song based on what I taught you. All right, and you will be able to play the same way as I showed in the full cover demonstration. So I'll try and just quickly give you an idea of what it sounds like without the capo. So a full run through would sound kind of like, okay. Bridge. And that's the bridge and the chorus. To the verse. Okay, that's what the song would sound like in full. So with that, I'd like to say thanks for watching. That's the full tutorial for How to Play Falling Slowly by Glen Hansard. I hope that was simple enough. And for those of you who have still having trouble with with playing the song or with the big basics of just plucking, please, you know, stick with it. Don't give up. It does take time. It does take a bit of time, but not as much time as you think it does. And if you find a song you really love, you find a way to get through it. Okay, so with that, that's a fingerstyle tutorial for falling slowly, and I hope you enjoyed it. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, I encourage you to please do subscribe to the channel so that when I have future videos, you will be notified and you'll know. And also, if you're a beginner and you're interested in, say, if you're really a beginner and you're interested in learning basic strumming and that sort of thing, I do have other song tutorials and beginner lessons which will help you actually improve your coordination for strumming and playing basic chords. Okay, so check those out as well. And with that, thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Take care.